Master of Sass, the day Ninjago stood still. Lloyd's training was going well. The ninjas sometimes trained him on the bounty and sometimes used Dareth's dojo for training. This afternoon, they borrowed the dojo. Lloyd was in the center of the room blindfolded, surrounded by the others. "Don't rely on your eyes, use your ears," Cole said. Dareth poked his head in. Guys, I'm teaching a class later, so I'd appreciate a clean dojo," he said. Nobody heard him. Cole charged and Lloyd kicked him and took the scythe. He planted the end into the floor and spun, taking almost everyone out. Jay crashed into the shelf of Dareth's fake trophies. Irene managed to duck and avoid the attack. Poor Jay was sent flying out the window. Irene laughed, but Lloyd smacked the handle of the scythe into her ribs, causing her to wheeze in pain. "Let me in," Jay shouted from outside. Irene went to open the window for him. As she let him in, the ground began to shake, and she had to take a step back to keep her balance. "What's going on?" she cried. Dareth turned the TV on as Wu and Misako ran in. NGTV reporter Gail Gossip on the scene of what appears to be an earthquake rocking the city of Ninjago. But it's an earthquake like no other, as scientists have yet to pinpoint the cause. And more frightening still, the aftershocks are getting stronger. "What do you think this could be?" Cole asked as they all looked out at the panic-filled streets. "Wouldn't be surprised if it was Garmadon. We haven't seen him for a while," Kai remarked. "He would never," Misako told him. "Lloyd's father is evil, but he would never do anything to put his son in harm's way." "Misako's right," Wu agreed. "He only tried to thwart his training. This is something else." "But what is it?" Jay wondered. Irene shrugged. "The apocalypse?" she suggested. Cole rolled his eyes and gave her a light punch. Zane whistled, and the falcon flew down and landed on his arm. "My friend, be my eyes and look for danger in the streets from above." The falcon screeched and took off, soaring above them. The ground shook violently, and Irene lost her balance, grabbing Cole's arm to keep from falling. Large cracks appeared in the street, opening into huge, dark crevasses. A woman shouted to her small dog on the other side of one such crack, "Oh, Snickers, stay there, Mommy's coming." She rushed towards her dog, but fell into the crevasse. "Ninja to the rescue, go!" Lloyd shouted as they all formed a human chain to reach the woman. Lloyd first, with Zane holding his ankles, Kai holding on to Zane, Jay holding on to Kai, Irene holding on to Jay, and Cole at the end holding tight to Irene. "Few more inches, guys," Lloyd said, stretching his arms out. The dog was barking at Cole. "Appreciate the support, doggy," he said to it. Then the ground shook and another chunk split off. Irene yelped as Cole almost lost his balance and his grip on her ankles. "This might not have been our best idea, boys," she said. The dog kept barking. "No more help, please," Cole said to the dog as he pulled the ninja and the woman up onto solid ground. "Oh, thank you," the woman cried. "No sweat," Lloyd told her. "Speak for yourself. I did all the work," Cole griped, lying on the ground. He grunted as the dog jumped on his chest. Irene laughed, picking up the dog and passing it to the woman, who quickly went to find safety. As the ground continued to shake, Kai said, "These things keep coming with no warning." Misako gasped. "That's it! A warning! The scrolls said the earthquakes would be a warning for something far worse to come." "Far worse? What could be far worse?" Jay demanded. "The apocalypse," Irene suggested. Jay swatted at her. Cole realized something. "Misako, the indestructible stone warrior we fought yesterday. Where did you find him?" he asked. "He was buried under the city," Misako replied. Jay gasped. "You don't think there's more, do you?" "Be on guard, Ninja. We must be ready for whatever comes our way," Wu said gravely. The falcon screeched, having caught a glimpse of something. "Sensei, it's as we feared. Another stone warrior is loose on the streets," Zane reported. "And with friends," Irene added, pointing at some more warriors emerging from the cracks in the streets. No, Kai agreed. "No," Jay shouted. "We're under attack," Wu said. Irene turned around, observing the chaos in the streets. People were running, screaming, trying to get away to safety. A reporter, Gail Gossip, was standing in front of the dojo with Dareth holding a camera. Why he was playing cameraman, Irene didn't know, but a stone warrior was coming up behind Gail, who dismissed all warnings Dareth was trying to give. The stone warrior grabbed her, but Zane jumped in, kicking the stone warrior away and helping Gail up. "You seem in need of assistance." Gail smiled. "Thanks, Mr. Ninja," she said. Kai, Jay, Cole, Zane, and Irene all stood in a defensive circle, weapons ready. Stay strong. Show no weakness, Cole told the others. Lloyd drove up in the ultrasonic grader with Wu and Misako. We have to protect the people. Gather as many as you can and get them to our evacuation point, Wu ordered. We've got problems with that evacuation point, guys, Nia said over the comm from the Destiny's bounty. I can't find a safe place to land. The NGTV office building has a helipad on the roof, Gale offered. Yes, higher ground, Wu agreed. Lloyd, tell Nia to head there. Gale Gossip immediately turned to the camera Derek was holding. Citizens of Ninjago who have yet to evacuate the city, head to the NGTV building rooftop. Our heroic ninja will evacuate you from there. But hurry, we're running out of time. Wu turned to Misako. And you, stay safe. Stay out of trouble, he said to her. Looks like that won't be possible, Misako replied, seeing several stone warriors heading their way. Uh-oh, there's more of them, Lloyd exclaimed. No way! I thought it was just a few of them, Irene replied sarcastically. The Ultra Dragon swooped in and took them all out in one go. Lloyd and Irene cheered. Lloyd, did you practice your elemental quakes? Wu asked. Who needs to practice when you're a natural? Lloyd said, slamming his fist into the ground and raising up a section of the street. Wu, Misako, and the ninja all jumped into the ultrasonic grader. The Ultra Dragon swooped low. Thanks, boy. Now see if you can help us find a way out of here, Lloyd told the dragon. The Ultra Dragon froze the stone warriors, creating a ramp. Lloyd hopped into the tank. Good! Now save yourself, he called as the dragon flew away. As Lloyd drove them all away, Irene shouted, Who taught you how to drive? She was clinging tightly to the seat in front of her. Nia did, he replied. You must not have been paying attention, Zane said, accidentally being sassy. Everyone snickered. They made it to the NGTV building and ran inside. Barricade the doors, Cole ordered. The others blocked the doors. Now we head to the stairwell, Zane said. Stairs? It's 20 floors. Let's just take the elevator, guys, Dareth said, pushing the elevator button. It's unwise to take the elevator during an emergency, Dareth, Zane pointed out. Well, I think I'll take my chances, Dareth replied as the elevator doors opened and a stone warrior lunged at him. Fortunately for Dareth, the stone warrior stepped in a mop bucket and slipped, falling backwards into the elevator. Okay, stairs it is. Let's get climbing, everybody. As they ran up the stairs, Irene prepared to defend them from the stone warriors. Cole grabbed her arm and dragged her up with him. Nuh-uh, little sister. Don't try to take them on, he told her firmly. Cole's right. If you try to break them, it could kill you, Lloyd said. Okay, but if one of them tries to get you, I won't hesitate, Irene promised. Second wind, Dareth shouted, running past them and nearly knocking Misako over. Irene turned and saw a horde of stone warriors running up the stairs. We must buy time for our getaway, Zane said. Ninjago, they all shouted, using ninjutsu to knock the stone warriors down the stairs. Lightning up, Lloyd shouted as he and Jay used lightning to push the stone warriors back. Not so tough. The stone warriors got back up, unfazed and without a scratch on them. Whoa, so tough, Lloyd said. As they made it to the roof, Zane said, Let's hope we bought them enough time. Where's the bounty? Dareth panted, his hands on his knees. Look, Misako shouted, pointing to the sky as Nia maneuvered the flying ship down. Everyone cheered. Hurry, they're coming, Lloyd ordered, rushing everyone on board. Misako realized something. My research, she cried, feeling for the scrolls that were no longer there. No, Mom, it's too dangerous to go back, Lloyd protested. It's too important to leave behind, Misako told him, giving him a quick kiss on the forehead before running back in. Now, Kai shouted, getting everyone on the ship. The stone warriors were on the roof now, attacking. The ninja did their best to hold them back. They just keep coming, Lloyd shouted. He blasted them with green energy. Irene prepared to do the same, but Kai shoved her onto the ship. No, Irene, I'm not letting you get hurt again. Get on the ship, he said. Go, Cole urged. A couple of the stone warriors were attacking the boosters. One of them broke. Nia gasped. Oh no, this is bad. Irene ran onto the deck. We have everybody. We gotta get going before those things break the other booster, she said. We have to wait for my mom, Lloyd protested. Sensei Wu jumped off the ship to go back. Sensei, Lloyd shouted as the ship lifted off. Irene grabbed his arm. It's gonna be okay, little brother. We'll maneuver around to pick them up. Nia flew around the building. Nia, descend. Do it now, Zane called. The bounty dropped, and Wu and Misako jumped out of a window and landed on the deck. Wu's hat almost blew away, and Irene spotted a small piece of paper fly off before Misako caught the hat and handed it back to Wu. The past is the past, remember? She told him. But there is always the future, Wu replied. Irene stood at the railing, looking down at the stone warriors below. It bothered her to no end that the guys were treating her like she was fragile, like if she so much as poked a stone warrior, she'd break. Something bugging you, Irene? Jay asked. She turned to face him. I can hold my own against the stone warriors, you know, she said. You guys wouldn't let me fight. We all saw what happened when you left a tiny crack in the one yesterday, Jay pointed out. It was almost too much for you. We need you, Irene. And I won't sit by and let you guys get hurt or worse, not if I can do something about it, Irene said. I get that you just want to protect me, but I'm a big girl. I can take care of myself. We know. We're not trying to protect you from the stone warriors. We're trying to protect you from going past your own limits, Jay said. You're powerful, but not that powerful. Irene lowered her head. You're right, Jay. Sometimes I overestimate myself. Thanks for keeping me grounded. Anytime, Irene.